Hello, welcome back to Let's Play Jade Empire Special Edition. I'm your host, BringItDon, and I know it's been a while. It's been, I don't know, maybe a week, maybe a little bit more than a week, I'm not sure.
Double axes.
But as a reminder, we are in the realm of the dead, as we've been killed by our master, Master Lee. Uh-oh. Oh man. Yeah. And yeah, we're trying to get our life back.
Your master betrayed you, as he once betrayed his brother.
I hate fighting ghosts. I really wish that my weapon styles work on these guys. Sorry. I had I don't even know what I had. Off-brand Doritos. Is there anything to note about off-brand Doritos? Is how much like Doritos they get stuck in your throat. Man, I'm not doing any damage to this guy. I should have put points into my magic skill. Magic style. Actually, I think they might be resistant to magic too. I think you have to use martial styles against them. I could be wrong. I thought I read that in one of the scrolls that I picked up. Well, he's almost dead, so. Maybe one more combo? Probably two. There we go. Oh, that's a lot of experience though. I leveled up. That's always a treat. Stop playing the game for a while and you come back to an immediate level up. It's a good feeling.
He trained you to fight a tyrant, but with a flaw. He wanted you vulnerable.
Yeah, I know. I figured that part out already. Yeah, let's put another point into health, and then I guess another into mind. 21 style points. Well, I want this upgraded, but I think I need some magic. I might do, shoot. Which one was it? The one I got for being good. Dire Flame, Ice Shard, Iron Palm, Tiger. Is it Stone Immortal? Yeah, I think it was. I want to finish the axe one first. Nope, can't. Alright, well, let's go. Is it Stone Immortal? Yeah, I think it. Yeah, okay, it's been a while, so I don't remember. Let's do damage increase first.
In your moment of
And I guess I could have equipped it and checked first.
Legendary strike. Stone Immortal.
Okay, yeah, magic works really well against these guys. I don't think that hits them though, because they fly or what have you.
Legendary.
And I could be wrong, but pretty sure that's how it works. I actually have no idea if this game has mechanics that complicated. Oh my gosh, stop dodging to the side, you punk. Goodness.
the dragon amulet is in his hands, reassembled. He will consume my power, but all is not lost. Seek my life.
Stone Immortal. Legendary strike.
Alright, dude, chill out.
Legendary
Alright,
strike.
I'm just Woody down the old-fashioned way. Save all that chi for healing, you know? I gotta change targets. That should be alright. I shouldn't need it. Man, I wish martial style or weapon styles worked on these guys. I'd be wrecking them. I guess if I also were blocking, that'd be okay.
You won't see me coming. Stone immortal. Legendary strike.
They're so tanky. Ugh. And for no real good reason. I mean, if I had a magic style maxed out, it probably wouldn't be the case. But right now, that is the case. Yeah. Get wrecked, bro.
Stone immortal. Legendary strike.
Alright, I'm out of chi, but I don't need it again.
You're going down.
You're going down.
Your master claims the throne and
thank
my
goodness.
power. He will rule as a god.
Alright, dude. You chill out. Can I really just keep walking up to him and interrupt him like that? That's crazy. It's been so long, I forgot how to play.
You have done well, mortal, but your journey is far from over. Time grows short, and we must act quickly if we are to stop your Master Li. Your master, Sun Li, the glorious strategist, betrayed you. He killed you to claim the power of the Emperor, my power, as his own. You are dead. I am the Water Dragon, immortal guardian of the path to the underworld. I shepherd the dead, leading them to my holy temple in Dirge, the gateway to the afterlife. But 20 years ago, the Emperor and his brothers attacked Dirge. They burned my temple, slew my servants, and defiled my body so the Emperor could claim my power. When Emperor Sun Hai fell, I reclaimed some of my power, enough to call your spirit here. But now I am fading once more. Sun Li consumes my energy. Your former master has long desired power, to impose his will on the Empire. His plan took years to form, but the prize was too grand to let go to waste on his brother's madness. He consumes my essence to become a god, but he does not yet fully control his power. That is why I could bring you here, and why we can speak now. My strength wanes. We must act quickly. For you to fulfill your destiny, I must send you to Dirge now, while Sun Li struggles to control his newfound power.
Okay.
The glorious strategist knows patience. Li has planned this for 20 years. When Dirge fell, he rescued you only because he believed you were a tool he could use. You will learn this and more, but we must move quickly. When he discovers what I have done, he will try to seal this realm and prevent me from sending you to Dirge. My temple at Dirge is defiled. I do not have the power to restore you to life, but I can send your spirit to Dirge, so you may cleanse the taint corrupting my holy sanctum.
Oh, desk bump.
Hurry! If you restore the fountains of Dirge, I can restore you to life. If you do not, Master Li will become unstoppable.
Not that.
Seek out Abbot Song. He will help you. Restore the fountains of Dirge. Restore my power, and I will speak to you again.
That sounds Pino Bueno. Let's get scooting. Okay, I've already scooted. All right, and it looks like I'm Gem of Premonition. What does that do? Actually, I think I have an empty gem spot anyway, if I remember correctly. I don't know if I remember how to get there. Here it is. Oh, it's not that good.
Legendary strike.
These demons. And I use my axes on them. That's all that matters. Get away from me, poor demon. Yeah. So even if I'm using a weapon, I wish that was one mechanic they added. If I was using a weapon, they wouldn't. I would take fire damage because I'm not touching them. I'm sorry, I keep coughing. Darn off-brand Doritos. I don't know what they were, what they are. Oh, this dude. Runny, runny, runny. Smacky. That's. I believe this is the guy she told me to meet.
This cannot be. Is it really possible? I sense the mark of the water dragon upon you. You have returned. You don't recognize me? No, of course not. You were just an infant when you were taken from us. I am the spirit of Abbot Song, slain many years ago by the glorious strategist. Before my death, I was the head of the Spirit Monk Order. Your order.
Not technically mine, because I was an infant and I had made a choice and chose whether or not to be part of it, so I don't agree with infants being associated with any sort of, well, anything, because they haven't chosen their path yet, so I'm against that. Yeah.
Master Li? He is Sun Li, the traitor. How out of balance the world has become when one of our order believes Sun Li to be his master.
Well, he did train me, so, you know.
You are a spirit monk, born here in Dirge and cleansed in the sacred fountains. You were an infant the day the Emperor and Sun Li attacked our monastery. I tried to save you from the slaughter, only to lose you to Li when he ripped you from the arms of your dying guardian. I can only imagine what lies and distortions he told you about Dirge, your heritage, and his own role in events here. But now, you deserve to hear the truth.
Well, thank you. I do like truth.
30 years ago, the long drought struck the land. For a decade, crops withered and died. Starving people across the Empire demanded that something be done.
That's how human sacrifices gets started.
Despite his position, Emperor Sun Hai could not alter the natural order. He demanded that his brother, the glorious strategist, concoct a plan to rectify this insult. Through Sun Li's cunning, the armies of the Emperor laid siege to the gates of Dirge. They came to seize the Water Dragon's power and her life-giving waters. The soldiers of the Imperial Army swarmed over us, too many to count. My spirit monks fought bravely, but I knew the battle was lost. We were beaten. All around me, my fellow spirit monks were dying. I tried to hold the attackers at bay. Prince Qin attacked me, and then Master Li cut me down from behind. The Emperor ascended unopposed, but already Sun Li and Prince Qin plotted against him. The glorious strategist was not content to watch his brother come to power. Emperor Sun Hai, ruler of the Jade Empire, stepped beyond his station and slew the Water Dragon, claiming her power for his own. His brothers tried to strike him down, but they could not know he would be so strong. Infused with the Water Dragon's power, he was now unbelievably powerful. Sun Li escaped with his life, but he left his brother, Prince Qin, to suffer the Emperor's terrible vengeance. A spirit monk child still lived. He killed your guardian. Claiming his identity, no longer a servant of the Emperor, Li abandoned his fearsome armor to become the master you thought you knew. If you and the amulet were the key to defeating his brother, he might still claim that power. Li disappeared with you and the amulet, escaping the Emperor's retribution. With his newfound power, the Emperor, as a taunt to his traitorous brother, bound Qin's spirit to the armor Li had left behind. And Death's Hand was born. You were the last of the spirit monks. Sun Li saw our attempt to save you as confirmation of your importance. He believed you were meant to restore what he helped steal. He trained you to be an instrument of vengeance, an agent to succeed where he and Prince Qin had failed. But with your death, the Emperor is now invincible.
Well, Emperor's dead. Now it's just,
Then the glorious strategist has won. You were the last of the spirit monks. But now you are just a ghost like the rest of us. No one is left to oppose Sun Li.
Well, I got my whole squad, you know. I'm sure, Black Whirlwind would...
You spoke with the Water Dragon? Of course. Only she could guide your spirit to Dirge, while all others must wander the mortal world. I worried that our last hope had died with you, but now I see you have come to restore the fountains of Dirge. The first step in restoring the Water Dragon herself.
Yeah.
As leader of the spirit monks in life, I am bound by honor and duty to aid you in this task. I swear, I will not abandon you until the fountains of Dirge are restored.
And then I'll abandon you.
I can guide you here in Dirge, this lost home of yours. I know the monastery well, and will do everything in my power to help you restore the fountains. The fountains were tainted with human blood, which shattered their seals. The blood that stained them is gone. Replacing the seals should restore them.
Should. Okay. Assumed you'd have more concrete knowledge on your seals.
You are probably right.
Alright, let's get scooting. Keep an eye out for looty booty. The ritual of binding. One of the great honors, water dragons bestowed upon us. Remember to treat this gift with proper respect. When you bind a spirit, you become the guardian of that spirit. So the spirit is your child. That is the duty. So, this is important to remember for a little bit later on. It was briefly mentioned in the cutscene about binding spirits, and we might have an opportunity to mess with that here in a little bit. I don't remember exactly when, but soon. Fight me? Can I use this on you? Nope, you man. That's fair.
You're too slow.
Oh man, I've been slowed. Oh god. Oh, it's this. I'm gonna have to change targets. I have to make do, I guess. Oh man, what? There it is, okay. Now, figured it out. Oh my goodness, I'm getting messed up. See how this. Ice lady. Man, I'm getting brutalized. I wonder what his support mode is. Maybe he's got something that can help me out here. Uh-oh, I might be dead here. 1 second, guys.
Spirit.
There we go. Come on. I don't know who's doing that to me, but I'm dead. Oh, not yet. Yeah, it's got me. Okay, it's that AoE attack that he does. Have no idea when the actual last save was. Okay, it's just right before the this fight. Let's heal up again. So I need to keep focusing the guy I was focusing first there, not the woman with the ice, because that guy can freeze me, which is much more dangerous than being slowed down a little bit. I should also use Spirit Thief right away and try and get some of my chi back.
Spirit Thief.
Roll away! Alright. Start messing this dude up. Ugh. Alright, dude. Yeah, if I can stack up some damage like that, that'd be great. To keep staying grouped up. Hang in there, old Abbott. We got this, man. Just you and me, all day.
Spirit Thief.
Oh man, she froze me. Oh, that'd been a nasty combo. That was a nasty combo because it hit me.
You can't keep up.
You can't keep up.
Strike.
I wish the companions were a little bit more competent fighters. Oh, I stack up some of my Spirit Thiefy. Hey.
legendary
Alright,
strike.
screw it. Come on. I remember the game being this hard when I left off last time. What? Oh, she was flipping, that's right. Eat it. Oh, I want that chi.
The guardian of this fountain is destroyed, and I weep for her. She was once one of our order, but lured by Lee's promises of wealth and power, she betrayed us.
Seems fair.
This thing is the corrupted spirit of Xiang Wu. During the attack, she and several other spirit monks betrayed us by tainting the holy fountains with human blood. Long before the attack, Lee sent spies to bribe some of our weaker members. When they tainted the fountains, the power sustaining us against the army vanished. After the battle, the Emperor executed Xiang Wu and the others, and he used the power of the Water Dragon to bind their spirits to the fountain. Their crime was terrible, but they did not deserve this fate. They suffered endless torment from which they could... The binding is a sacred ritual of the spirit monks. We can draw on the power of the Water Dragon to bind a spirit to us. It is one of our tools for shepherding the dead. Even before Dirge was befouled, there were ghosts in the world. Some spirits would become lost in their journey here, or refuse to let go of the mortal world and go mad. If we found one of these restless ghosts, we could bind it to us and bring it to Dirge. Then we would release the spirit, so the Water Dragon could lead it into the afterlife. The binding is a great gift from the Water Dragon, if used properly. But the power can be abused. The Emperor bound the traitors not to himself, but to a place. A spirit can never escape such a binding. It feels an inexorable pull, but it has nowhere to go. It feels a compulsion to obey, but is never given a command. The spirit twists and corrupts, and in its agony it goes mad. Binding a spirit to a place is a terrible crime for our order. The only thing worse is binding a living creature. Binding the living condemns them to a fate worse than death. It forces the subject to obey and robs them of their free will. As a spirit monk, you must never do such a thing. The ability to bind spirits comes from the essence of the Water Dragon inside you. You may not have the power now, but one day you will be able to call upon it when needed. But this is not the time for lessons or instruction. The Guardian is dead, but you must place the seal on the fountain for it to be fully restored.
That's one fountain down.
It worked! The fountain is restored, and the gates to the inner courtyard have opened.
Would you not want them to not be restored? Because, I mean, if it opens the inner courtyard gates, then that would allow the enemies to just... When Dirge was attacked, if restoring the fountains causes gates to open...
You have nothing to fear here. Though many dangerous beings dwell in Dirge, these monks and soldiers cannot harm me. The monks and soldiers who fell during the battle are trapped here in Dirge. Caught in a never-ending war, they fight, they fall, only to rise and fall again. Lee cut me down on the steps of the temple. My body fell and my spirit rose. Powerless, I fled toward the outer courtyard, while the battle still raged. I wanted to see if you had escaped. Instead, I saw Lee take you, and I found myself trapped out here. The Emperor had sealed the gates behind me. My spirit cannot leave Dirge. None of the spirits here can leave. For 20 years, I have been trapped in the outer courtyard, unable to pass through the gates. I cannot say what fate lies ahead, but after 20 years, your return gives me reason to hope once more.
Well, you're welcome. So do a quick run around, check for any looty booty. Land around, don't see anything. So we're probably safe to go ahead and scoot on into the inner courtyard. Let's just go check over here real quick. It's just like a corner that would have like a pile of bones in it. Nope. Okay. I just got kicked across the screen.
The first fountain has been restored. You have done well.
Great mistress. It is heaven itself to see you again. I have been so lost without your wisdom.
I have left you without my guidance for far too long, Abbot Song. But I could not speak with you. My strength was consumed contacting the last of the Order. You are the last. There is no one else that can do what you are destined to do. I had to conserve and prepare. I did not know the exact day you would cross to this realm. The glorious strategist laid his plans carefully. The only thing he could not account for was my intervention in the instant after the Emperor's death, before he took my power. You were doomed long before I or my abbot entered your company. Had you deviated from Sun Li's plan, he would have ended his experiment at a time I was still helpless. Li is consuming my power, drawing it through the amulet he stole when he betrayed you. You must restore the next fountain before it is too late.
I mean, I'll do my best, but you know. Yeah.
What you see is how you perceive abilities that are inherently yours as a spirit monk. Essence gems still serve you because the amulet was a pathway, not a source of power. The amulet trains you to access what is already present, something Sun Li misunderstood. However, as a focus, it still allows him to take my power much faster than his brother did. Let the wisdom of the abbot guide you if you need aid. Restore the second fountain, and I will speak to you again, if I am able.
Oh, well, we'll see you, won't we?
I sense my former student refuses to rest easy. The time for subtlety is past. You are too valuable to abandon a second time. Come, we must return to Dirge.
That was the Black Lotus, or Lotus Assassin's headquarters that he was at there. Anyway, we're going to call it here. In the next episode, we're going to continue our assault on Dirge and hopefully restore all these fountains and help out the water dragon just a little bit. It's a shame bringing me back to life because I'm still dead and I got this crazy white hair. Anyway, thanks for watching. I hope to catch you in the next episode. And, yeah.